Louisiana Beer Reviews Special Edition. Shiner Candied Pecan Revisited. Now, I did this about 2 years ago, and I liked it a lot. It is ale brewed with pecans and with natural flavor added. 6% alcohol. Seemed like it used to say porter, though. They might have changed it. I got to go research that now. It's got me nervous. Stay toasty with roasty pecans. Pecans. When it's finally sweater weather, which it is today, cloudy, windy, dreary, cold, welcome it with this candied pecan ale in hand, brewed with roasted praline pecans. Praline pecans. This, my mother used to make really good pralines. This robust porter provides subtle notes of roasted pecan, vanilla, caramel, and brown sugar, crafted to be the perfect companion to those cold Texas winters. Well, it's a cold Louisiana fall day. Okay, so I'm going to check and see if it was a porter and they just changed it to just a generalized ale. 6% alcohol. All right, I bought this in the Home for the Holidays variety pack. Got those caps on tight in this pack. That was a good pop too. You probably heard that. Don't see any smoke. It's a dark ale. Looks like a porter, doesn't it? There's no website listing for this unless they added it. You know, they changed their website a lot, so I could have added it yesterday, but I'll double check. Beige head, not a thick head. It's brown. Yeah, that's it. Just brown, dark brown. Dark brown. Let's go with the aroma. Oh, it gets an 83 on Beer Advocate, 73 on Untapped, and that's comparable for those two. There's a lot of video reviews for it, most of which I've seen, I think, but I'm going to double check on that. I get the pecans. Abita's got a pecan ale out right now. So we got Texas Shiner Pecan, Louisiana Abita Pecan, and then further east in Mississippi there's a Lazy Magnolia Pecan and a Vanilla Pecan beer. So get out there and get them. This smells like roasted pecans. There's like a roasted smoke nose. Roasted malt's probably giving it that. Roasted barley malt. All right, cheers. The Home for the Holidays variety pack was $19.99. 12 different beers. Thin body. For a 6% alcohol, the body's thin, like a porter. Semi-dry finish. Let's say 60%, no. Yeah, 60% dry, 40% sweet. That's a good, I think that's a good estimation, 60-40. But it does have sweetness. Now, in the main flavor, bitterness is low. 1 out of 5 hop. A little hiccup there. 1 out of 5 hop cones. Sweetness. It's relatively low. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. So everything's low, low, low. The mouthfeel's low. You know, it's like a watery mouthfeel, so it's thin. Sweetness is low. Bitterness is even lower. Definitely has that smokiness like a Rauch beer. Not to that extent like Oxlenkerla Rauch beer, but not totally unrelated to it. It's a pleasant beer. Now, a beer like the Dirty Bastard French Toast is so over the top with syrupy sweetness. Barrel aging. And I told my friend on the phone this morning, he was like, is it worse than last year? Because we weren't too thrilled last year. I said, it is. It's got a harsh bourbon barrel thing going on with it. Makes it unpleasant, relatively unpleasant. And then I didn't tell him this, but it has like this pancake syrup, waffle syrup. oh well, French toast syrup, you know, you would use that for that. And it just, I drank it all, and I got one left, but it's just off-putting. This one is a lot blander, but you'll probably find it a lot more pleasant. There's definite pecan flavor in there. Now, pecan is kind of a low-profile flavor nut, okay, right there. I mean, it has a distinctive flavor, like you're not going to mistake any other nut for a pecan, but pecans are kind of bland, sort of like pumpkin. I mean, you know what pumpkin tastes like, but the taste is very dull, which is why when they make pumpkin pie, they add all the spices to it, or it just would be like flavorless pie, basically, with just a little vegetable flavor. Do they add natural flavor added? Ale brew with pecans and with natural flavor. That's the candy part. It's probably a little sugar or some syrup. But they were very careful with the candy part. And oh, well, of course you can go to the store. Many stores will sell the bags, the paper bags, wax paper type bag, or other formats of the candied pecans. And they're very nice to eat. Okay, so, and they're roasted. So there's the roasted malts and maybe roasted pecans here. So how would I score this overall? Beer Advocate saying it's just good. I'm saying it's very good. I'm going to go 89 out of 100, 8.9 out of 10. A very good product. It's not like bursting with flavor, because Shiner beers, they basically never burst with flavor. They just more like have some flavor, and that's just their approach. So there's really nothing you're gonna, even their Bruja, Witch's Brew IPAs, Bruja or whatever, Brujaha, those are gonna still be low profile flavor. So that's their approach, and they get a lot of money from that. I mean, they got a lot of sales and a lot of fans. If you're into more extreme flavors, they're not going to work for you. Shiner, if Shiner was a hot sauce, they would be Crystal hot sauce. And Abita would be the same way. St. Arnold would be more like Tabasco. And then Lazy Magnolia, Mississippi. And Harpoon up there in New England and New York, because some of their stuff is brewed in New York. They would be also like Crystal hot sauce. Okay, if they were a hot sauce. All right. So Lazy Le Bon Temps Relais, a very good beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Shiner, Texas, and tour the Spetzel Brewery.